welcome back to another episode of the What Everybody podcast. Episode 114 is finally here. This would be the cursed episode 114. That's right, cursed. It's taken us a couple of times to get it done, but it is here and ready for blast off. On today's episode, we talk about a few things. We got some crazy music news to touch base on. And when I say crazy, I'm talking some crazy music news, along with a bunch of other stuff. So why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show? So with no further ado, Ryan and Johnny. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the What Everybody podcast. It's been a minute. It's been a few
cursed
minutes.
Episode.
Stop saying it's cursed. We haven't even started it.
I'm out of breath.
He's not.
Well,
he's
the
out
process
of breath.
The process is cursed.
Okay,
Let's
so
people. Let's talk about it.
All right, it's taken a few.
We tried to film this 4 times.
In the process, my room's falling apart. If you notice, the ceiling's out over there.
Well, let's explain the process. First time we tried this, I was back east.
Yep.
And you had something to do, so you had to do it later in the day.
Yep.
And by the time you got back to me, it was like 9 o'clock for you. It was midnight for me. It's like, I'm not doing a podcast at midnight, bro.
The best time to do it after some booze. I mean, you would have been lubed up and a little nicer maybe to me.
I'm nice to you. I'm always nice to you.
Let's go to the tape on this one.
Well, I mean, debatable. Second time.
Yes, I get that.
Second time, I don't remember. Look, we tried to film it for him. And then what was it? Crap. Use your words, Ryan. Thursday, we tried to film this on Thursday. My internet was out. My internet was supposed to come back on. Guess what would have happened? Proceed.
All right. Well, it's almost a blessing your internet went out because that means I was still here at the room. Yeah. At the room. I just gotten done playing drums and stood up and walked over to the door. I'm going to move out of the way here for a second. Noticed the roof. The roof
collapsed.
Completely, like avalanched water came in. It was raining in LA. Apparently there was some rotted wood up there, and it was all the water was building and building and building, and then the dam literally broke. It was just like, and if you look on the other side over here, everything from the one side of the rehearsal room,
the stuff
is all on this side, and I was here by myself, so I had to move all of that by myself, which I'm not going to lie, kind of sucked. But
so you're filming from a storage locker essentially right now,
right? Yeah, and the roof, the roof of the storage locker,
the hole in the roof.
With the hole, I'm putting my finger in the hole. Put your finger in the hole.
What's the status of the repair?
Well, there was plastic on these amps when I was here dropping gear off the other day.
Yeah, why they flipped around?
They're off the wall. They're redoing the whole roof. They got to it's a big project apparently. They were supposed to start it this week. The PA system.
They didn't start it?
I mean, it doesn't look like it.
Right. Well, I mean,
it looks just like it.
More than
well, it looks like it did when it happened. Like I would imagine
the actual roof.
Right. I would imagine they would take that plastic off and like get underneath there too. But listen, okay, that's nice. That's nice. If I was playing drums when that happened.
Oh, I'm happy that didn't happen too.
Because
sitting there playing drums, all of a sudden just water dumps on you from the roof.
It was a dam, bro. Literally, the dam broke.
You sent me the video. I believe you.
And like it went as far as my drum stool, which would be sitting where I'm sitting, but against that wall back there. My drum stool was wet.
Oh, that thing needs cleaned.
But I had a whole
personal
bucket.
opinion.
You know what sucks? Yeah, well,
the smell of your drum stool.
No. I had a big crate of drumsticks, like a huge crate of drumsticks, and it landed right on it. Like it's just like
they get messed up.
Dude, it's wood. What happens to wood?
Sealed?
No,
they're not like wrapped.
No, well, they have the things that keep them in a pair around them.
I guess I thought they were bunched up in plastic.
No, because this was just like my spare thing, like where
So you lost them.
Well, no, like if I run out of drumsticks or something, I have like this, like, because I only use drumsticks to a point, and then the weights are messed up a bit, so then
they get all chipped up.
I throw them into that bin, so when I'm down to nothing and I'm waiting on a shipment from Vic Firth or something, which I just figured this out, dude. This is crazy. I've been with Vic Firth so long that I messed up the amount of years I was with them.
before you mess up a lot of stuff. Before you move on to that, though,
I'm always nice to you. You mess up a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah.
Well, it's factual.
What a dick.
I gotta say, it would be kind of cool. Like, I'm happy it didn't happen, but can you imagine if we were doing the podcast and the roof collapsed?
That would have been awesome. But awesome, because I would have been.
That'd have been entertaining to me.
This is where I was at.
Jesus, what's the vaping? Holy crap! It's so annoying. You've no idea how annoying it is. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why you can't just not do it. We talked for like 30, 40 minutes.
Because you're picking on me. I'm picking back.
Twice a month. You can't not do it. It's been so long that we were trying to do this podcast.
Yeah.
That I have in my notes here. I wanted to congratulate you Dirtbirds for winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What an classless city.
Whoa.
What an absolute classless city.
I'm so nice to you all the time.
I'm being a dick today, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, dick. We'll call you Rich today. Is that all right? Richard, this is your name, Richard, today?
Okay, that's fine. But I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I love my city.
Well, no, I love their passion. I'll give them credit for their passion. That actually is
What did
fun.
they do? What did they do classless this time?
They booed Taylor Swift.
It's because she's a Kansas City fan and she's from Philly.
Meanwhile, when she played in Philly, she sold out 2 nights and there were like 70,000 people outside of the arena that couldn't get tickets to get in.
And how many of those?
She gets booed.
Okay.
I mean, I get it.
I did, dude, stop.
Holy.
Hold on.
Holy crap.
No, stop. I got to stop you on mid-track with this last comment of 70,000 Swifties outside of a Taylor Swift concert and the Super Bowl. Think about the effing demographic, bro.
Yeah, they're different.
Think about the demographic.
I'm not an idiot.
And that's why I'm fucking riled up. It's time to get on your ass about something, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get on Harris's ass today.
I got a whole bunch more Eagle stuff, too. So if you want to come back to it, we'll get
to the Eagle stuff. I ain't letting you off the hook. I've done 3 shows in Los Angeles in the month of February. And how many has Ryan Harris showed up to? 0. Zero.
You know why? Didn't wanna.
Or at least you're honest.
Here's what happened. I'll be honest with you.
Because like you gave me 2 answers in 2 days last week. Last week's excuse was my
first one I wasn't here. The first one I wasn't here.
First one you weren't here. That's true.
The second one. My arm, yes. My arm. I'm getting tattoos removed, and that shit hurts.
Right. Then the next.
No. Slow down. You're not gonna talk louder than me. You're not gonna talk louder. We can have all this. The next couple of days, ask anybody that's gotten tattoos removed, specifically your entire arm.
What did you tell me the day after? What did you tell me the day?
I was sick.
No, that's not what you told me.
I was sick and I was tired and I felt like garbage.
You said I was lazy and I was tired. I didn't feel like going.
I felt like garbage because of the tattoo. And my arm hurt. Okay, so there's that.
Do you hear what you sound like?
Yeah,
I got a tattoo and then I got it removed and it hurt.
Yeah, I sound like a drama. I sound like a drama queen pussy, whatever. So, and I got a tattoo one time, and I played a show, and some guy came up and was like, "Hey, good job!" And he grabbed it. Oh, dude, that hurt. And then, so then this Tuesday,
Boise, I got the Star David tattoo. If you see where that's at, I got that at a before a show in Boise, not realizing it was right on the stitch line of my shirt. So whenever I was playing, I would like to anyway. Just to
I
was thinking about this tattoo the other day. I looked at this one yesterday and thought about you because you got the same one. Yeah,
got the same one.
Can you believe
Let's
that's
show
been?
The people. Let's show the people.
Dude, but I remember it was like 2014. Yeah. You know that's what it's
shout out Domino. Only free tattoo I ever got.
It's dice, and it was 3 of us. That's where the 3 comes in. It's in Europe. There's the Euro in Finland. That's why the Finnish flag was there, and the 1 and the 4 represent 2014.
Yeah, your boy's creative. Your boy is creative.
I thought it was you. That was you?
Yeah. Your boy is a creative.
This whole time I thought it was Elvis who was the genius.
He thought of the idea of dice, though. I'll give him that. He definitely did that.
Oh, damn.
I thought of all that.
That was supposed to be a jab and it didn't work out that way.
Well, I got to give credit to my bud when it's due. And then this past Tuesday, we're all over the place. It's fine. It's all good. This last Tuesday, I was in recording session all day, and I got home at about 8:30.
Should just drove right to the gig. Should drove right to the gig.
Well,
Stayed on the
drive.
Stay on the 101 and get right to the gig.
2 replies to that. 1, I have my guitar in the car, and that's not going to downtown LA with me to park.
Fair enough.
2, I don't want to drive to downtown LA because I heard there's no parking at said place.
Yep.
And then
not
3,
true either.
Okay, well, I'm educated now of that. And then 3, I got home at 8:30. I wouldn't have even if had I gone straight there, I would have missed the beginning of it.
Okay, so that leads me back to this.
And you have another one, dude. You have not saved the best for last.
All right, fair enough.
You guys work out the kinks. You work out all the stuff.
You know what the thing is? First 3 weeks. I'm bringing my drum kit this time. I've been using their drum kit for the first 3 weeks, dude. And this last week, dude, it was a bass drum hell. Just the sliding.
You want to give me a ride?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Because Uber's like $50 for me to get there.
I picked up Justin the other night for the same reason.
Yeah, dude. Uber, and I'm not blaming anybody other than gas and Uber for that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe it'd take
$50 to go downtown LA from Hollywood.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, huh? On a Tuesday.
Yeah,
it's kind of nuts. But I had to give you a hard time.
Yeah, you tried, but I think I defended myself accurately.
I don't think so.
I mean, I kind of sound a little bit like there's a little bit of pussy going on.
That first week back in LA is that one gets you. That gets you.
I'm telling you, every single time I've had one of those laser sessions, the tattoo. Yeah, I know you're making the pussy noise. I hear it. It's fine. Your
lips are flapping in the wind.
But all I'm hearing is. No, I don't know. Maybe somebody else listening that's had a tattoo removed. Have you had the similar experience? The next 2 or 3 days, it's like my immune system is like beating the shit out of me. It's like,
why are you getting it removed?
Because I don't like what it looks like.
You didn't get like an ex-girlfriend's name or something.
No, I'm getting all the dots removed. So it's like my entire arm. I'm keeping the cool stuff.
Where's Harris? Getting rid of the dots. I thought he did that like 4 years. He did that like 4 years ago. Same dots.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
He's only gotten 3 out of 900 taken off so far in 5 years.
Pete, do you know who Pete Davidson is?
No.
He's a comedian. He's on Saturday Night Live.
Have you heard about Gene Simmons? Have you heard about Gene Simmons?
Real quick, man. God, you're the interrupter.
Yeah, no, but this is a good one though. You're gonna be.
Then save it. Because I was mid talking point.
Yeah, I'm
and you're blowing your nose and interrupting me. You're a disgusting human.
I am.
Anyways, Pete Davidson, whatever, dude. He's covered in tattoos. He got them all taken off. He's completely tattooless now. Took 2 years.
And like, there's no remnants at all?
No, goes away.
Interesting. Have you heard about Gene Simmons, guitar player? Brent Woods?
Guitar player. Okay, no. So that guy plays for other people.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Can you please stop picking your nose, dude?
I'm not
Figure
picking
it
my
out.
nose. This is a napkin. It's a napkin, bro. It's a napkin.
Then do the thing and move on so I can stop looking at it, man.
Do you have any idea what it's like to have a nose the size of this one? And the amount of snot and the corners that it gets stuck in and how hard it is to just effing breathe.
I'm sorry I started this podcast out by saying that I'm always nice to you because I'm about to say something that I genuinely, deep down in my heart, mean. You're a terrible podcast host. You can't stay on topic.
That's me.
And you pick your nose and you cough. That's the meanest thing I've ever said to you. Yeah, it's the meanest thing I've ever said to you. Mm-hmm. What happened to Gene Simmons, guitar player? I have not heard this.
All right, so the dude from Falling in Reverse. Google this for me because I want.
Can you just
no.
Can you just tell?
No.
Can you just tell?
No. Pull up the video, okay? The Raskin guy talking about Brent Woods. Just put in Falling in Reverse, Brent Woods.
Ronnie Radke.
Yeah, he's the lead singer of Falling in Reverse, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Go find this video. It's 2 seconds, dude. Find it.
Okay,
please.
I'll bite.
No, find the video, dude.
This message is for anybody that has hired Brent Woods as a guitar player, which is literally everyone. From Aerosmith to Motley Crue or people in Motley Crue to Eddie Trunk, Sebastian Bach, Skid Row, all these motherfuckers, all you. No disrespect to the older rockers, but all you geriatric fucking rock on motherfuckers, you need to listen to this. I have a 12-year-old daughter. And I love her very much. And I know all you motherfuckers have kids too. And a lot of those kids are asking, Daddy, why is my favorite singer saying this about your friend? My friend dated him and broke up with him because she caught him sexting a 12-year-old. Guys, I'm getting blocked. I'm getting like, you know what I mean, by these fucking people, dude. They don't want to admit it, man. This man is literally fucking a pedophile. You guys are literally, I know for a fact that all you geriatric rockers right now are sending screenshots of what I'm saying to each other, because the screenshots are being sent to me about what you guys are saying. So all of you guys know what I'm talking about right now. This man is fucking literally trying to have sex with 12-year-old girls at fucking 60 years old. And he's hired by Aerosmith and all these people, and Sammy Hagar, one of my favorites. Like, and I'm not saying you guys know or anything and you guys are all like complicit, but like some of you are. Some of you are complicit. I know in my heart you are. So what are you guys gonna do about this? Are we gonna just like pretend like this doesn't exist and you guys are just gonna let this guy literally prey on 12-year-olds and 11-year-olds maybe? Your daughter's age? Anybody that fucking sees this that blocks me, like Eddie Trunk and Sebastian Bach, you are complicit in pedophilia, and I swear to fucking God, I'm not gonna stop. I actually had to stop and I had to edit that out because I said something hella crazy. Like, you know what I said. I know like all these people that follow me that are like big in the world of like music and stuff. I know you guys are watching what I'm saying, but you're afraid to like my posts. And I know that I understand that it's a slippery slope and you don't want to upset your friends that are also in big bands. But listen, guys, if you're watching this and you know that motherfucker and you know that he's a fucking pedophile and I find out, bro, I'm fucking going off. It's not okay. This is not okay. Like it bothers me so much that this dude is tricking people's parents into getting young girls over to their fucking house so he can have sex with them. And he's sexting 12-year-olds and he has a 21-year-old girlfriend right now, guys. The only reason I'm not posting her is because she doesn't know any better. She looks like a 17, 16-year-old little girl, man. You guys don't understand how deep this rabbit hole goes, man. Fuck this.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I heard about that the other night. You know.
So, where's his proof?
Like I don't
that message or something.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Like there's names he said. Like, what's Eddie Trunk have to do with any of this? You know what I mean? Like
defending him. Maybe
is he defending him or is he preying on him too?
Here's the thing, Johnny. Here's the thing. If you remember, before we watched that video, I had not heard about this, so this is like new information.
Well, no, listen. What you've seen is the only thing I've seen. So I'm looking up
thorough
Trunk.
research here at the WBP.
No. It wasn't research. That comes off the top of my head. I was just like, you're Gene Simmons fans. Gene Simmons is probably just as much of a pedophile. Christine 16, for Christ's sakes. You know?
Those old school dudes come from a different mindset. We talked about Bill Wyman marrying a 18-year-old that he met when she was 13 when he was in his 50s.
Falling in Reverse's Ronnie Radke thanks Rock Festival for removing Brent Woods and Eddie Trunk following allegations. What festival?
What are those two and what? Like, why are they mentioning it?
He's saying
did they move Gene
right
Simmons
now,
band? Did they move Gene Simmons band? He said he plays guitar for Gene Simmons, so did they kick Gene Simmons band off the festival?
Here, let me just read this one real quick. Radke has publicly been waging war against guitarist Brent Woods as of late, making allegations of pedophilia and sexual misconduct against him. Through a series of videos on social media, see below, Radke launched numerous accusations against Woods, showcasing photographs and screen caps of what he claims are incriminating conversations. In that series of video, he also goes on to allege that Sirius XM radio host Eddie Trunk is complicit in the alleged incidents by remaining friends with Woods and hanging out with Woods while the latter was in the company of a female Radke claims was underage. In the series, Radke also shifted towards his old adversary Sebastian Bach, whom Woods played guitar for. At one point in the series of videos, an incensed Radke threatened that he should meet up face-to-face with Woods. He was going to slap the fucking shit out of him. Radke's campaign against Woods also led to him protesting the up-and-coming Rock for Responders Festival, which will be held at Battleship Iowa Museum in San Pedro on February 27th. It would appear that Radke's voice had some impact, as today, February 20th, the festival has now removed Brent Woods from the bill, as well as Eddie Trunk, who is due to host the event. In a video shared today, February 20th, there's a new one, Radke thanks the organizers of the latter festival for removing the aforementioned pair while once again making further allegations. Woods also played with new musicians over the years, including a run in Chevy Metal, while also performing with Vince Neil, Sebastian Bach, and Steven Tyler.
And Gene Simmons? I still don't know who he's on the festival with.
He's in Gene
Is he on the
Simmons'
festival by himself?
Yeah, because he's also a solo artist.
Okay.
He's Gene Simmons' solo band guitar player at right now. I mean, unless he, God, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I want to
see if I know what this guy looks like.
Dude, I feel like we know him. Like, I remember, you know, like, I mean, the name rings a bell.
You search his name and the first, like, all the things that come up.
What's coming up?
The video that we just watched.
I want to see, like, I wonder if there's going to be, like, charges against him. That's messed up, dude. 12-year-olds? Are you effing kidding me?
No, man. I mean,
like
if that's true, go to jail, dude. That's some dark shit, dude. Yeah. Like, do you have no women in your life, in your family,
He's got
in your
a
personal
girlfriend.
life?
He's got a girlfriend.
What I mean
girlfriend.
is it like what I mean? Say that again.
He's got a 21-year-old girlfriend. That's what Radke said. He says his 21-year-old girlfriend looks 17, is what he says in that video.
Yeah. And that dude, how old is this dude? It's not saying. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me. He doesn't have a Wikipedia.
It's probably been
removed. Does not say.
He probably took it down.
Oh, he's 51. Yeah.
He's older than 51.
I don't know, man. 51-year-old having a 21-year-old girlfriend is borderline weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's 30 years is, I mean, it's quite a significant.
I was saying, do you have no women in your life? Not you, him, like
no, me, no.
I mean, like, you know, I have a niece and it's like, it totally changes what's okay.
Maybe he doesn't.
Or what you think is okay. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I must not. Damn.
I mean, your niece kind of does that for me a little bit, you know, seeing her
Clarify?
the other. Yeah, that sounded weird. No, like meaning the same thing you were saying, like having her on the show. I knew her when she was so young. Now that she's like in college, it puts it a little bit more, because I don't have any girls like you're describing. Like you're describing, I don't have any to relate to. So, you know, so it put in perspective.
It's a tough topic. They're not tough, but it's just like it makes you think differently permanently.
I mean, listen, dude. I mean, like, think back about the fucking guy in Static X. Went and met the 13-year-old girl at the bass player. Went the 13-year-old girl at the mall.
Player. Was it a guitar player?
No, it was the bass player.
Bass player.
And he went and met some 13-year-old girl at a mall. Or something.
He went to prison, didn't he?
Yeah, this Brent Woods guy could be going to prison soon too.
So that shit's true, man.
I mean, he was showing proof.
Damn.
He was showing screenshots.
Yeah. Well, okay, I know, but I'm new to this information. I'm not going to put it out there that
I'll say
I'm
this
acting
much.
like I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but if that guy's going to go out there and say that stuff, that guy's not going to go out there and say that stuff if he doesn't have proof. You're not going to go out and make those kinds of accusations publicly.
Well, he's an outspoken dude to begin with.
Well, but dude, it's like calling somebody a rapist. You know what I mean? You
can't unsay it.
Right. So you've gone on the record and called this guy a pedophile. He's not doing that unless he's 150% sure that it's fucking happening, you know? And what did he say? His daughter's friend? What was he saying? Well, he was explaining his daughter's friend was the one who was getting those text messages. Or I got lost. It said something like, Daddy, why are your friends sending this to my friend or something?
Well, let's find out.
The video I saw wasn't that long. That was like a longer version of the one that I saw.
Let's see what he did actually say. So we're not talking in bro science.
I have a 12-year-old daughter. And I love her very much. And I know all you motherfuckers have kids too. And a lot of those kids are asking, Daddy, why is my favorite singer saying this about your friend? My friend dated him and broke up with him because she caught him sexting a 12-year-old.
So he's saying that the rock stars kids saying that to their dads. Well, it wasn't his kid. It was he was saying, I know you people have kids too, and they're probably coming up. He's saying, Daddy, why is my friend saying this about your friend? And then he went on to say that he had a girlfriend who broke up with him because he was sexting a 12-year-old. Sexting, not texting. Sexting. That's really sick behavior, man.
Dude, if that's true. I mean, if there's phone records, he's screwed. If it's totally screwed.
So let's look up Gene Simmons' solo band now and see if Gene Simmons has distanced himself from, because that dude just played whacking with him.
Yeah. There's phone records. There's phone records. Like, once stuff like this gets brought up, I would imagine, like, it's very simple to just go to phone records and
the FBI is going to be looking into this. No. Somebody's going to.
What did you say? Look up Gene Simmons band members.
Yes, see if he's still listed as a band member. Like, it's like he was his current solo band guitar player right now.
Oh yeah, he's the first guy that comes up.
Is it really? Is he still listed there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gene did not distance himself. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. This the guy? I think they got the picture wrong. Is that the wrong picture?
Yeah, because that's like Gene Simmons as a kid. Ain't it?
No.
They definitely got that picture wrong. That ain't him.
Got it wrong, yeah. Whatever.
Dude's from Burbank. Started playing guitar at the age of 12 and was a student of the legendary Randy Rhoads. He's older than 51. I think he's like 55.
On a lighter note, you know your mayor can't spell Eagles.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
Philadelphia can't say EAGLES.
Yeah. She said it. All right. So here's a Eddie Trunk part of this.
Yeah. How's he tied in?
The message is to Eddie Trunk and also his friend Brent. Why are you guys hanging out with underage girls? Brent, why are you having sex with teenagers when you're literally over 30 or 40 years old? That's called pedophilia. In prison, we would fucking kill you. Eddie Trunk, that is very suspicious that you condone these actions. I would like you to make public statement about how you do not condone Brent's pedophilia actions. Your friend, your guitar player friend that holds contests for underage girls, and then he has sex with them, grooms them, and all that stuff. If I'm wrong, you can just file a lawsuit against me. Sue me if I'm wrong.
Who said that?
Radke.
Oh, that was another thing he said. Dang.
That was what he said on TikTok.
Going all in.
If I'm wrong, sue me. Because that's defamation of character to its highest extent.
Yeah,
to its highest extent. Calling somebody a fucking pedophile.
Is there nothing worse you can call somebody, huh? Call someone a pedophile. Call someone a racist.
But I think pedophile is worse than racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Karen, not even close.
Call someone a Karen. Karen. First thing Karen, you don't do. Pedophile, the worst is pedophile. Second is racist. Third is Karen. We're towing that line. All right, whatever.
No, I mean, like, is there anything?
I don't think so, man. I think that's
you want to hear something interesting.
That's
about
the worst
pedophiles?
accusation you can make against somebody.
Since we're talking about pedophile stuff, I met a guy the other day who was from Australia who's a detective. And he had told me.
I met a guy.
He had told me that his line, what he did was child crime. And I was like, whoa, that's real heavy shit.
Wait, you met a guy that was in prison?
No, I met a detective whose his expertise was dealing with sex offenders, child crimes.
Okay,
and he, it's an intense.
Can you imagine doing that every day?
Well, dude, and he says it's tough. I go, dude, that must be rough. He goes, dude, I got to sit there and get them to trust me. So I got to sit there and let them talk about these stories, and they're bragging, and it's like you want to kill them. You know what I mean? But I asked him. I said, if there was one thing that all of these dudes that you've come across have in common, what would be the one thing? He goes, and this was what his answer was. He goes, when you say that person looks like a pedophile, he's like, they all look like pedophiles. Try to follow that. It's like you see somebody like, wow, that dude looks like a pedophile. He's like, and that's what they all had in common is they all have that look where you're like, oh, that's how he put it to me. He goes, you ever walk down the street and be like, that dude looks like a pedophile? I'm like, yeah. He's like,
because if you're around them every day, I guess he's around them and he sees them. That's so weird.
Well, no, you're telling me you've never saw like some dude. You never saw
walks like a
like
duck,
Ron Jeremy looked like a pedophile.
And Ron Jeremy looked like a creep.
Right. Basically, what he's saying is not that all people who look like pedophiles are pedophiles. But the one thing that all of the dudes had in common was they all have that look of like, you look like a pedophile. And I don't think there's one set look. I think it's more like an energy thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like a creep factor.
Yeah, because they're known to wear yellow flannels.
Go to the YouTubes. I'm wearing my best yellow flannel right now.
That was a bad joke, but it's not.
I was mean to you earlier. I'll suck up the joke.
It's not like there's a specific look. It's like you kind of look at something. It's like that creepy factor. It's like Ron Jeremy probably looks different than the next pedophile, but the same thing they have in common. It's like creeper.
We played at the Roxy one time. I think it's okay to say this. We played at the Roxy one time, and afterwards I was outside talking to 3 or 4 people, and there were some girls in this group, and he came over, and one of the girls was drinking. She was clearly drunk, and he had
and he was sober. He was a sober dude, wasn't he?
No, he came over and he was like started talking to her, and
but Ron Jeremy didn't drink. Like he's sober, right? Wasn't he sober?
He seemed sober. I've never
always in Crocs. So gross.
Yeah, just creepy. But he came over and I witnessed with my own eyes, and everybody in that group too. He was trying to pick this one girl out. He was like, "Hey, you want to go somewhere?" And her friends were with her, defending her. And he's like, "No, she's with us, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, well, I could walk her home. You want to walk home with me?" Like that kind of. And it was just like, it was really, 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 really creepy.
That guy has really, really had a bad fall from grace, man. Like,
it's fine to walk up to somebody and start talking to them. It was the way he was doing it and what he was.
I'm with you 100%. That's just disgusting and gross. But I'm just saying his fall from grace, because like once, all right, so basically
he was trying to pick out
basically what he did to your friend is what he ended up getting in trouble for. He got
in trouble? I thought he was sick.
Dude, you don't know what happened to Ron Jeremy?
No.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, this is
give me the Cliff Notes?
Yeah, scandal of like 2020, dude. It happened like in the beginning of the pandemic. He was accused of raping like 3 or 4 girls at the Rainbow, pulling them into the bathroom and doing exactly what you're describing. Exactly what you're describing. And he ended up not being able to stand trial because he's got dementia now. And like he's been in prison. Like they got him in jail, and I mean he might be in a mental hospital now because he can't stand trial or something. But once one came out, I think 3 chicks came out at one time, and then it was just like a snowball.
Damn. Well, I mean, I witnessed it with my own eyes. An attempt.
Dude, you witnessed your friend saved that girl because that was his MO. He was sober. He fucking took advantage of drunk girls, and like played the Ron Jeremy card. You know how gross? What a disgusting pig that guy is.
I straight up never even. I didn't know that either. Wow.
I'm amazed you never knew that. Yeah. You didn't know that, and you told that
No.
story. Yeah.
No, I swear to you.
Oh, dude, hold on a second. Let me just see if I can find Ron Jeremy crime.
We got to lighten this pod up, buddy. We're talking about some.
Great.
We got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, but it's all interesting, and you know.
And hey, it's music.
Well, you know, we're talking music. Yeah, mentally too. He's been transferred to a private residence. 21 alleged victims, bro.
Yes. Unfortunately,
let me just.
Unfortunately, you get in trouble later in life like that. The damage is done.
Well, this is from 2023. Former adult film star Ron Jeremy, who was previously found mentally incompetent to stand trial on rape and other charges involving 21 alleged victims, will be transferred to a private residence in response to his dementia diagnosis, a judge ruled Thursday. Several alleged victims attended a hearing in Hollywood. They said, this is what they said outside. He should never, ever be free, one alleged victim told reporters outside court. He should never be free. He's a predator. He's a monster, and he's taking no accountability. And he's going to be released into a nice, posh residence with 24-hour caregivers and everything else. That's not right. That's not justice. That's not justice. They got screwed. Jeremy, now 70, pleaded not guilty in August of 21 to 12 counts of forcible rape, 7 counts of forcible oral copulation.
He pleaded
6.
What? I'm sorry?
He pleaded not guilty.
No, I thought
6 counts of sexual battery by restraint, 4 counts of sexual penetration by a foreign object, 2 counts of under the age of 14 or 15. He's got
I got it.
Oh, wait.
I got it.
This one's bad. I gotta say it.
Go die.
2 counts of sexual penetration of an unconscious or asleep person, and 1 each lewd count upon a child under the age of 14 or 15.
Go die.
What a fucking asshole.
Go die. You deserve dementia at 70.
Yeah. You know? And it's just like, man, like, you know, but let me ask you something. You say, like, those guys, you just said about Gene Simmons and those older guys, different generation. I mean, he's 70. It's the same generation as Gene Simmons. I don't think it's right. I think it's horrible, but I'm just, you know,
I hear you.
What you said.
Yeah, you know, the Beatles, he was just 17, you know what I mean? It's like that old era of music.
What a winger.
Yeah, she's only 17.
Like
Christine 16. How many songs have? Yeah, Chuck Berry. What was Chuck? Sweet Little 16.
Didn't Chuck Berry marry his 13-year-old cousin and then make a porn video of him peeing on her or something?
Yeah.
What a classy guy. There's one you bring on.
So, you know, we have a...
Mom, this is Chuck. He pees on me.
Chuck. Hey, Mom, this is Chuck. And Mom's like, that's my brother.
No, you missed it. Yeah. Hey, Mom, this is Chuck. He pees on me. he introduces himself. Chuck Berry. How you doing?
Chuck Berry.
Is Chuck Berry still alive?
No, he passed a couple of years ago.
I'd love to talk to him about that story. Be like, yo, bro, do you know there's a video out there of you peeing on your like 13-year-old cousin?
Supposedly, Chuck P. Berry was a notorious asshole.
Oh, I mean, he looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who look like pedophiles, and then there's people who look like assholes. And Chuck Berry looks like an asshole.
There's people who look like pedophiles. There's people who look like they pee on people. What do those people look like? Pretty much Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
I've only found one. His name's Chuck Berry.
I peed on a girl once. She wasn't 13 though.
I'm leaving it in. Speaking of peeing, final note. Did you know that the Finnish people, I found this and I wanted to bring it up. The Finnish people have a word for drinking in your underwear.
What?
Finland, Finnish,
yeah.
You know.
The people.
Scandinavia.
Yeah.
They have a word for drinking in your underwear, and it is called Karlsarkanet. Kalsar. Kalsar.
The hell are you saying over there?
Kalsarakanet. Kalsarakanet is the Finnish word that means pants drunk.
Pants drunk?
You don't appreciate it as much as I thought you would. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, it took you like you sounded weird trying to get that out.
I don't speak Finnish.
Oh,
We'll have to ask one of our Finn friends if that's actually true.
I wonder how Domino's doing. It's been a real long time since I've talked to Domino.
I just talked to him not too long ago. Maybe
How's
I'll
he
reach
doing?
out. Maybe we'll have him on the podcast and talk about being drunk in your underwear.
Yeah, that's a cool story how we met Domino and became really good friends with him.
Yeah. Okay.
They were, yeah, that'd be fun. Because of Domino, we went and played Finland for the first time
We did. In a bus.
in a bus. That was cool.
Well.
And I had red pants on that bus.
Well, you did well.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for the deep, dark dive today into the dark rock and roll world of. God, you know, like I don't even know like how to like get out of this podcast like in a positive way.
Hey, we're rusty, baby. It took us 4 times to get this episode out. Let's just be grateful.
I'm talking about the topic. I just want to make mention on how heavy that topic was, and
it's
how
not funny.
How wrong that both Ryan and I think that is, and that anybody who is friends with
report it.
Well, no, well, if anybody who is friends with that guy, you might want to think twice about who your friends are. You know, I mean, that guy's a scumbag. That guy deserves to go to prison, and he would 150% probably
have a tough time.
Trouble in prison.
He'd have a tough time. He'd have a tough time
in that prison. And on that note, so would Ryan Harris.
To be continued.
He would have a tough time in prison too. Harris would. Looking like
I'd run that show. I'd wear this yellow flannel and I'd run that show.
Your Moy toy would come out, or my toy, or whatever it is.
Just end the podcast, man. I'm sorry I was mean to you. Just end the podcast.
All right,
Thanks
everybody.
for coming.
Thanks for joining us on episode 114. That's a 1, 1, and a 4. A 1, 1 equals 2. If you take 2 and times 2 by 2, that equals 4. That equal 1, 4, and that would be episode 114. If any of that made any sense, that made no sense.
187 matches.
I tried to make that one work and it didn't. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Like, subscribe,
see you next time,
and report.
Rain Man.
Like, subscribe and report, and ding the bell. You know, so that way you'll always know when the new episode comes out. And we'll be back sooner than later. Sorry for the long pause, and we'll see you next time. Everybody have a great week, 2 weeks, and in this case, it was a month. So we'll see you guys next time.
You're rusty. See ya.